What is going down, everybody? KrakenMC here, and welcome to episode 5 of Riverbend Rapids. Excuse me. Yeah, we're back. We're back. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Got into some fun stuff, I hope. I know we did. We actually on Saturday, we went to a zoo. Yeah, got to see all kinds of animals, like rhinos and cheetahs, African painted dogs, giraffes, all kinds of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but it was an all day thing. So that's what we did on Saturday, and then Sunday usually is kind of our decompress day. Let's just rest a little. Yeah, we didn't do that. We we ended up we cleaned around the house and stuff, and we got a new coffee bar. So we had a coffee bar, but now that I'm drinking tea and Sassy's drinking coffee, Sassy thought that, hey, we need a bigger bar. We needed to be able to, have both. So she got one. I put it together. I think from like start to finish, it was about 3 hours. Not too bad. But I don't know if anybody's ever put those things together. You order something, it all comes in a box, and then it has those little things you screw in, and then you get the circle over here that locks it. Those things are always, hey, how are ya? Hello. Those things are always, it seems like the engineering on them is way off. Like the last thing that I put together that was like that was Sassy's vanity, which is like a desk, but it has a mirror with lights all around it, and has a shelf on the bottom and on the top. And this thing that sits on the desk, it's huge, right? And it was held on there by 4 screws that was about a 1/4 inch in. That's it. So yeah, as soon as I put it on there, whole daggone thing just fell right off. And then I was getting upset and had to go to the hardware store and do some Kraken engineering on it. And I'll tell you what, the thing is solid now, right? It is solid. But it also looks good, right? It's not, ugly or anything like that. But yeah, put that together, and then we just kind of cleaned up pretty much the rest of the day, and didn't get a lot of resting, but it's okay. It's okay. Here we are. We're about to have some fun, playing some Minecraft, a great game. Absolutely love it. So I did want to go ahead and, well, I guess first we'll do the hockey thing, right? I am wearing my Buffalo Sabres hat, and I am wearing my Columbus Blue Jackets. I think it's called like their alternate jersey. I'm wearing that today. But I did want to take a second before we get into this, and, I'll go over the things I did between streams, is, hey, what's up? How are you? Is first off, I wanted to give a huge thank you to everybody. I'm just getting this, channel off the ground 2 weeks ago, started. And, did the live streams. We're on the 5th one now, but then, why is it saying refresh chat? Weird. But then, I if you noticed, I uploaded a lot of YouTube shorts, and that brought a lot of views, some more subscribers. And I know that not everybody has the time to be able to watch a scheduled stream, right? Or even go back and watch a 2-hour VOD. That it's all good, right? There's some people that like streams, some people like recorded series, some people like shorts. Hopefully everybody gets enjoyment out of all of it. But that is something I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to keep doing the streams Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to put out shorts over the weekend probably. And then I actually have messed around. I did had a little bit of time yesterday, like 15-20 minutes of recording, and then like 10-15 minutes of editing, and it actually looked pretty good. So that is something that I'm going to start getting into is the recorded series. The first one I'm going to do, it's going to be a hardcore world. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's probably not going to happen for the next few weeks. We'll see. We'll see. I know, like this weekend, we're busy yet again, and I have no idea what happens the weekend after. But at some point in the next coming weeks, I am going to start a recorded series as well. That way, we've got all the bases covered here. We've got our live streams, we've got a recorded series, and then we've got our YouTube shorts. All of that is going to continue. I'm just not going to start the recorded series until I feel like it's a little more stable to where I can keep putting that out. The biggest thing is I don't want to, put together an episode, be able to put it out, and then 4 weeks later is episode 2. I don't want to do that. Sometimes, maybe I'm not going to be able to get a episode out every week, but I think that's okay, missing a week here and there rather than missing an entire month. That's just, that wouldn't be fun if I was missing an entire month, but I was, doing huge builds and mega farms, that would be beneficial. That would be worth the wait. But with the, slower pace episodes that I want to do, I don't think people would appreciate that. But long story short, things will continue to be changing here. I'm going to keep trying to improve, bring better quality of everything across the platform, and hopefully reach more and more people. That is, the ultimate goal. I want to reach more people and just see if, it helps people, just get through the day watching a little bit of Minecraft. So once again, just a huge, huge thank you to every single one of you that watched, that liked, that subscribed. Huge thank you to every single one of you. It means a ton. It really does. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there. I think it's time to do some Minecraft stuff. How about that? Done enough of that talking. Now let's move on to the real talking, which is talking about Minecraft. Now let me show you everything that I did here. All right. Okay, so first off, I don't know if you can see, but hello, in the background there are some changes, and I'm going to go through every single one of those changes. So what we're going to be doing today is, yes, we are absolutely going to be finished in this. I already have some glass and blast furnace. I'll show that, or I'll explain that here in a second. But let's go through a few things. I did add just a small little, bone meal. I was getting seeds and everything else, and wanted to get some bone meal going, which we're going to use that here in just a second, actually. The next, if you could tell, I kind of terraformed this a little bit. Because this is where our enchantment setup is going to go. Now, obviously, it's not just going to be, this sitting out. That'd be boring, right? So we're going to do a build over here. I don't know if we're going to get to it today. If we do have time after finishing that over there, yeah, absolutely, we're going to do this. And then I added pumpkins and melons. So I just went over there where they were, got more pumpkins and melons and stuff, planted them here. That way we can do something in the farmer hut that I'll show here in just a second. If you also can't tell, we only have one kind of natural structure left. Obviously these are left, and all the lampposts from the village, but the only other thing is that tower right there. And I started to take that down, but then I don't know, the way that these always generate, they're not like fully done. Oh look, floating glass. I must have missed that. But yeah, so they kind of look like ruins in a way. So I was thinking, like, maybe for lore, way back in the day, this is the last remnants of this first settlement, and then these people came along and took it over, and rebuilt it in their own image, right? That's kind of my thought. I don't know. I was thinking, it might be cool to leave it. Another thing you can tell is, yeah, we had those 3 cactus that we got when we did our exploration. I can't even remember what episode that was, but I just decided to do a very, very quick and rudimentary cactus farm here. But it's small, so it doesn't work that fast. We got 22 cactus, but it definitely works. So with this cactus farm, it's very, very simple. You get your sand there on a block, right? You have some water sources pushing it over to your hopper, which goes into a chest. A block above and off to the side, you have a fence post. And when that cactus grows up, the fence post thinks it's a full block I can attach to. And at that point, it's going to try to attach. Well, the cactus doesn't want to be attached, so it'll break off. Okay? Very simple, easy cactus farm. Anybody can do it. And every now and then you do need some, green dyes and everything. So there you go. So the only other thing that I did is a couple of things, right? First off, if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail, that's right. Yes, I got it working. I did. So what I did here was I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from, if you watch that, I think it was like, man, you are loud, bro. I think it was that, maybe the second episode or episode 3, I can't remember, but I was talking about what iron farm I was going to build. And there was one that, I used a lot, but it used 5 villagers, so I didn't want to do it in this. Well, with that one, it uses walls all the way around it. And I started thinking, I sat here and watched, and what was happening is basically the iron golem was spawning on this block, right? But it's like arms or whatever were in this block. At that point, he's just kind of stuck, and the water doesn't always get him. So he was clipping through these blocks here, and that's what was going on. It's very weird. It's very fidgety. I've honestly only seen that happen one other time. So yeah, if you do want to do this farm or anything like that, I just recommend putting the walls around there. Since then, I've had no issues. As you can see, too, have spawned here. Oh, thank you. If you go back and watch last episode, you'll see the issues that I ran into with the initial start of this. But thank you. But we are getting plenty of iron now, and of course poppies. Once we, get some redstone type stuff, which we're waiting on, using that enchantment setup to get our diamond stuff enchanted, and then go down and get some redstone and everything. We'll hook up an autocrafter and put a filter on there so that we can just immediately put the, all of the poppies in a composter and not have to worry about it anymore. But for now, this works fine. Some do get stuck and they don't fall in. That's fine. We're getting plenty. It's very rare that happens, actually. I'll actually show you. We had, I can't remember how many stacks that was, almost 4. In here, we have over 3 stacks of iron blocks. We're doing good. And I didn't even AFK that long, honestly. I just fixed that first in between streams, and then in the process of doing everything else, we've got that much. So the last thing that I did, it's right in here. All right, here we go. That's right, we got villagers. Absolutely. That's why we got the pumpkins and melons and everything. Wanted to go ahead and finish getting all the villagers out of the village buildings. Yeah, we actually had 4 villagers. There was one house that had 2. I didn't know that. But unfortunately, one was a nitwit. And if you don't know anything about that, nitwits, they can't do anything for you. You can put them in an iron farm in Java, at least. Because I think, I could be wrong, but I think Bedrock, they have to have a job in an iron farm. I tried to build an iron farm one time in Bedrock. I don't understand Bedrock enough. I was so confused. yeah, he was a nitwit, so I just kind of let him go. And when I was down there messing around, making sure everything was working, I just kind of stayed there at the iron farm for a little bit. It must have became nighttime and then daytime again, because he's gone. I don't know where he went. I got no clue. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 villagers here. Excuse me. This guy does our wheat trade. This guy does wheat and potatoes, and this guy does our carrots and wheat also. Excuse me. My goodness. Sorry about that, man. Getting all choked up. But I did go ahead and get them all to master level, so they are fully traded up. And we got a few emeralds. Unfortunately, leveling these guys up had to buy, like cookies, suspicious stew, stuff like that, which I threw all of that in the composter. Yeah. Pumpkin pies also. Didn't really need any of it because eventually golden carrots, that's where we're going for the rest of the time, basically. But yeah, went ahead, got our villagers in here, feeling pretty good about that. And that is all that I did in between episodes. But I think without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get this done. That's right. And then we need to populate that. So the little smithing hut, I think maybe that's what we'll call it, since we're going to have nothing but smithing villagers in there. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. First thing I want to do before the sun goes down, I actually was thinking about this, and I think what I want to do is have white stained glass. It's kind of a darker build, and I think that white stained glass would look really good with it. So let's go ahead and make some white stained glass. It's probably too much, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get some panes out of that. There we go. And as soon as we can sleep, we will get to building. And I do have my tea. I didn't mention that, but I do have it. And yes, that's good tea. It is. Doing something a little different. There's no that splash of half and half. Yeah, I didn't add it this time. I don't know. But I did this morning. But this one I didn't. So, let's go ahead and start popping these panes in. See, that looks good. I like that white stain with this. I think that's going to look good. Let's get all of these in here. All right. Oops. Daggone it. Really needs silk touch. Yeah, we're gonna need more. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. So what, 9, 10, 11, 12? Okay. That is okay. Oh, man. Hopefully everybody's feeling well today. As I'm sure you've already heard, my voice is still, not the greatest. A lot of sinus issues still, but I think unfortunately that's just kind of be the norm for me during summer. Once we get into fall, hopefully it starts getting a little better. Well, hopefully. All right, we got that. We are not putting windows in here because this is actually going to be something a little different, which I'm going to put stairs right there, I think. Yeah. Yep. This is going to because this is going to be a smithing hut, they have to, smelt up all this stuff somewhere, right? So I'm just going to put a little smelting thing here with a chimney going up and get a little bit of smoke particles. We like that. Smoke, the campfires, it brings a lot to your builds, I think. Any kind of animation you can get, period, is a good thing, right? Yeah. And that is another thing that I didn't even tell you. I did smelt up a whole bunch of sand, right? got a whole bunch of glass going now. Just kind of knew that this was going to be needed for this episode. I wanted to get the, you know, I wanted to get this build done, so I just wanted to prepare a little bit for it. But let's go ahead. We'll just do that for now. Put that in there, put that in there. Okay. And we will just for now do that. There we go. And it's kind of sunken in a little bit, but I think that's going to help. Add a little bit of depth here on the inside, because really the only thing that's going to be in here are our, you know, 3 smithing villagers. And eventually, you know, we'll put some barrels and make it look good in here. But, you know, we'll eventually do some of that decorating. All right, so I think with these darker tones on the outside, instead of all the sprints, what was that? Instead of all the spruce accents, I think I want to do oak. You know, just bring a little bit of pop into this, but not too much. I didn't want to go birch. So let me grab some oak. We need trapdoors. We need fences, which I do have some from the, you know, breaking the villages down and everything, but we're going to need more. There, that should be good. Let's get some trapdoor action. I don't know how many I want. Let's just... I feel like that's not enough. We'll just come back if it's not. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's get started on this. Let me bring those down too, because the roof's going to hide it. Did I bring those? Yeah, I did. Okay. Gotta go back and add more. Dang it. Oh, broke my tool. Nope. That is not what I wanted. All right. See, I think that's going to give a good amount of color differentiations. I don't think that's a word, but we're going to go with it. All right, we need some dirt also. We got to fill that in. Crops are almost done. I did harvest the crops to do all that trading, but yeah, it had to happen. That should be good. All right. And once we get fortune, I don't know if you know this, but once we get fortune, using like a fortune pickaxe or something to harvest your crops, it actually does increase the rates that you get. Not a ton. Oh man, I forgot the dirt. Not a ton, but I think like instead of getting like 3 or 4 potatoes and carrots, you can get up to 7. It is random, but yeah. There we go. There we go. But yeah. Is that gonna look right? Oops, I fail. I think so. Okay. Now we got all that in. Get these in. And we will... Oh no, I placed it in the wrong spot. Alright. I think It's gonna look pretty good. Little brighter colors on the dark build. There we go. Okay. Now let's take a look. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good once we have a roof on it. Especially like in comparison to this. Since we're kind of doing, you know, similar builds because they're the first two settlers. I think it's gonna differentiate, even though it's almost the exact same style, right? You know, block for block, almost exact same. But the color differences set it apart just enough to where it's not repetitive, same thing over and over. And then, like I said, everything else is going to be a little different. When we start to build over here, which is probably going to be the next area we build, and then on down the river, yeah, it's going to look good. It's going to look good. All right. So now I need some deep slate. I need the deep slate. Oh, I don't know what that was. All right, put that stuff away. I actually did a ton of deep slate digging the other day. Not on here though. I started playing on a my long-term world that I've been playing on for years, and I haven't touched it in probably almost a year, to be honest. And I've got this big, huge mansion type thing that I haven't touched at all. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get back on there and I'm going to see what I can do, right? And as soon as I do it, I'm like, oh, okay. I have 0 deep slate. And that's exactly where I left off. And was like, okay, well, you know, I've got a mass storage system. I've got all kinds of stuff in this, right? And, yeah, had absolutely no deep slate anywhere. I was checking shulker box after shulker box, nothing. And was like, are you serious? Like, oh man, I put every one of those trapdoors in the wrong spot. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. All right, well, let's relocate them, I guess. Goodness gracious. This is how we did this, right? I'm gonna break a crop, I know it. Okay, we did it. Yeah. Except I went upside down. Okay. Well, we need to sleep anyways. So let's do that. That was a quick Minecraft day. It was very quick. All right. Let's get to sleep. All right. Relocate all these trapdoors now. It's like my brain isn't working or something. Something's wrong with my brain. All right. Shouldn't take too long. Then we'll get the roof on. Before you know it, this house is gonna be done. I'm actually really excited about it. Main reason for being excited and wanting to get this done so fast is we have a bunch of iron now. What are we gonna do with it all? We're gonna trade it. Get XP and villagers. Or what? XP from villagers and emeralds. I'm telling you, my brain is not working. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Goodness. Oh. Gimme. Alright. Just like that. Okay. Alright. Now, what? Right off the bat? And I placed the block room. Okay. Hopefully the brain starts firing a little bit better. Goodness gracious. You'd think I just woke up. Alright. Let's get this in here. And yeah, just like the floor that, you know, I showed off last stream, I completely randomized this. You caught on to that, huh? Switched from right off the rip. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me go ahead and make a statement here. I went back and I watched the first stream. And if you ever do that, I kept saying so many times, right off the rip, we've got this right off the rip. We've got this right off the rip. The crazy thing is, I never say that, like, ever. I honestly, I don't know if I could even name, you know, that didn't work. The last time that I ever said right off the rip. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, like, I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. You know, maybe I was just nervous and streamer brain was like, okay, this is the only thing that you know how to say, even though you never say it. So weird. Don't really understand it, but hey, you know. Yeah. So it's a good thing we're getting started right off the rip. Oh goodness, I really don't know. I got no clue. But I think I need to retire the right off the rip. That was I don't know, it was kind of annoying. Especially see this out, I don't say it ever. Now I thought I saw a fence post that was too short. Yep, right there. Dadgummit. Alright. Now that we got that on there, we're gonna do, once again, basically a mirror copy, just different colors, basically. Now we're gonna do oak wood up there, so we need slabs and stairs. It's gonna be the same low profile roof as this one. And my goodness, do we have a lot. That's from all that whole village. Tearing down the whole village. No, that's plenty. Alright. Let's do that. Oh, I needed that one fence. Almost forgot. Alright. Yeah. So. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now we're doing slabs here. And then we'll switch to stairs. All right. Get this in. Whoops. And then, and I haven't forgotten about this little chimney thingamajiggy, but I am going to cover it up for now just so I know the way my brain's working today. I'll end up like, there's a hole there. Does it need to be there? I can already tell that my brain is not going to cooperate with me at all today. It is what it is. All right. finish getting this on here. Okay. So now we do that. Oh. What? What am I? Oh. Goodness. I honestly, I don't know what's going on with me today. And I actually got sleep last night. That's the crazy thing. You'd think with the lack of brain power I have today, you know, I've only got like 4 hours of sleep. No, that was, I mean, Saturday night I only got a few hours, but last night, I think my watch said like 8 hours, which is unheard of for me. Maybe that's the problem. Too much sleep. Ugh. Nope, we got enough. I don't know how many. You know what? We're doing it all. We're doing it all. I have decided. All right. Up. Oh. I was confused. Okay, so we got all that. Now we need to put a stair. Perfect. And hopefully this looks good. For a very, you know, the goal for this is just like very early on stages of a settlement, right? So when they first get here, they don't have a ton of materials. They don't have the capability of, you know, making these big elaborate builds or anything. So it's all about, you know, just get a structure up. They're starting from scratch, get something up. So that's why it's kind of, you know, simple looking in a way. But that's kind of the lore I'm going for, at least. And then shortly, very shortly actually, we will start, you know, making the builds even better. That's way too many of that one, but that's fine. I just wanted done with that stack. I didn't like it. Wasn't my favorite stack. Okay. Get that out of here. There you go. All right, let's go sleep. And then we'll get like an aerial view and see how we like it. Let's see if we like it or do we hate it? Hopefully not. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. I actually like it. It offers contrast, a lot different. Now, once we have, you know, we're gonna have more stuff going on all around. We plan some, you know, do some custom trees, things like that, where we get this background, you know, not just a blank sky. I think that'll look pretty good. Okay. All right. I like it. So now we need a chimney. And I don't want this to be too big. And I am going to keep the same blocks. I think I'm going to do a combination of cobbled and these tiles. Kind of mixes it up a little, but not, you know, too much. Do it once stairs. Yeah, I think it'll work. That is a harsh line, though. Now, let's see what it looks like here. Wish you could build like that. Oh, you can. You can. You just gotta practice. Practice makes perfect. All right. So now we need to yoink that, yoink that. And let's see. All right. Let's get some more of those tiles. And eventually I may end up be changing this from the tiles. May change it to something else. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So now we bring that up like that. And this is where we don't even really care about this block because we're not going to be able to see it. Yeah. All right, let's get some stairs. Do they have tile stairs? They do? Okay. I mean, that's plenty. We don't need more than that. Biggest thing about building, wanting to become a better builder in Minecraft, things like that. Honestly, I think I do want to take this up just a little higher now that I've thought about it. You know, I've been playing Minecraft for about 5 years now, and my biggest, you know, thing that I can give to somebody on building tips and things like that, you know, I'm not an expert builder by far, but basically all I did was, you know, just kept watching others on YouTube, right? Take inspiration from what they do, and then, you know, put your own little twist on it. See what you can do with it. That's about all I can say, to be honest. It's how tall do I want that? I don't want it super tall. I think one more block. Yeah, I think one more block. All right, now what we'll do is we'll start putting... Butter's losing his mind again. We'll start putting these upside down stairs. That was not right at all. All right. Is that going to be too big? Let's take a look. No, I think it'll be all right. Okay. So what I want to do now is safely get down. Hello? Nice. All right, I need some iron bars and walls. Oh yeah, I never showed. There's all the iron. Over 3 stacks of iron blocks. The iron farm's working. It's working pretty good. Way too many iron bars, but that's fine. All right. You know what? We're gonna do. Oh, I don't have hay bales left. We're gonna get a couple hay bales. We're gonna grab some of them. We're gonna make. I don't know how many campfires I want. Let's start with 4. I don't know. I don't know. Oops. I need to make the... Yeah, we're just going to do the brick. Change up the texture and color just a little bit. You know what? I think I want 2 more. Yeah. Okay. So now, do we want to fill all this in? I don't know. I don't know. Let's do... Is that gonna look weird? I honestly don't know. Alright, here's a trick. I don't know if anybody knows it, but here we go. So if you put a campfire down, like let's say we put a campfire down right there, right? We get smoke. But if you put it on top of a hay bale, watch how much higher the smoke goes. There you go. Higher smoke from a hay bale. Perfect. Oh, I fell. I fell. Now, once again, that is Java. I have no idea if that is accurate on Bedrock. No clue. I mean, I don't like the fact you're seeing fire coming out. Maybe I'll... Excuse me. Maybe I'll learn to like it? I don't know. I don't know. If anybody out there plays Bedrock, you gotta let me know if any of these tips and tricks actually work over there. I literally played Bedrock basically once, and you know, had a little realm, I think is what they're called, but didn't even really play on it that much. So I don't know, I could not get used to it. I learned on Java, and that's all I knew. There we go. So now we're getting a little bit of animation going on. And the good thing is that smoke can be seen from a long ways away. So it's kind of like a, you know, day one beacon in a way. don't think I like the fact the fire's showing, but we'll change that at some point. Probably going to end up changing the whole chimney to maybe even just old style brick. You know, the red bricks and granite. Might end up doing that. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Now I want to get all of my stuff put away. Let's get this all cleared up. And I think it's time to put the villagers in. Oh no, it's raiding. Oh no. Horrible. Horrible. Oh goodness. We need to go light it up too. Or else we're gonna have a creeper in our place just like the other one. Stupid creepers. Alright. Oh yeah, I need a door. I don't know what door I want. Yeah, we gotta smooth that off too. That is ugly. Alright. Where are we gonna put these villagers? Okay. I'm thinking we do one here. And we do one here. And the other one we do right here. Okay. So now we need to get a door and then do the fun task of bringing the villagers over. I think I am just going to do a spruce door. Because I don't think... let's see. Let's see. Put that away. Put that away. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I have no idea how expensive this would be. Okay. Let's put a copper door down. And I'm thinking when it oxidizes and you get that nice green tint to it, I think that'll actually look pretty good. All right, we're doing the door trick again. Boom. And yes, it does work. See, open true while it's closed. It does work on any door. The only door it won't work is an iron door, because, you know, it won't work. It'll just stay open. We got 3 left. Might as well put a lightning rod down. That way we don't lose anything. I have no idea where I want to put this. Guess we'll just put it over here for now. I don't know. I think it's like 128 block radius or something like that. So 128 blocks from that, it won't hit anywhere else but there in a circle, a circular motion. I think that's true. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's accurate. All right. So now villagers. And I'm so excited. I love moving villagers. It's like my favorite thing. And that's why I kind of did it off stream too. Yeah, we're up to 12 leads. The things, the guys, the wandering traders, they just keep visiting and offering up They're leads, and no, I have not killed a single one. Not one. I've done good. I can't tell what time of day it is. It's like one of the few times at 1 o'clock. I never use Minecraft clocks, ever. I can see how they could be helpful, but... Come on. Perfect. Perfect, thank you. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Should have got in another boat. That's right. Yeah, I just noticed that this walkway, it's on land, but that land is just floating. Okay. We'll have to fix that. That will annoy me. Well, that's aight. Alright, see if we can get this daggone villager up here. This might take a while. Hopefully not. Alright. Come on, guy. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. I don't know if that's how it was or not. Okay. Are you going to be good to me? I don't even have a workbench. How's he gonna want to go to an area? Goodness. Goodness. Smithing tables. I need wood and I need iron. 2 iron or wood, right? Yep. Alright. Got that. It's gotta be getting nighttime, right? Come on. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get caught out here, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be zombies and creepers and skeletons and all kinds of stuff. And then I'm gonna be mad. I don't want to be mad. Alright, buddy. You only want that jab. Nothing else. Come on. Go. Get in there. Get in there. Stay right there. Thank you. Okay, that was a little scary. It was so easy. Oh, I hope he doesn't try and... I forgot about those. They could try and take that job. Would not be good. My goodness. I'm gonna get caught. It's definitely going down, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. There we go. Finally. Hey, how do you create your shorts? I can never get mine to look that good. So, what I used actually is a program called Nexus Clips. it's actually a really AI generated. AI helps a lot. Basically, all you do is go in there, you submit your videos, and then you go in there and get it to start and end when you want, and change fonts and things like that. Or if you want to say something different, you can do that too. But yeah, it's actually pretty easy. It is a paid subscription, but butter, come on. Goodness gracious, that dog. There we go. I wanted both. But yeah, Nexus Clips. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good program. I'm gonna definitely continue. I started looking at multiple different programs that do that, and Nexus is definitely going to be the one to stay with. Definitely. Hopefully you enjoyed the shorts. Hopefully you did. Yeah, I was I was pretty shocked at how well some of them did. So yeah, thank you very much. But let's get this villagers. My brain, my goodness. Let's get these villagers in here. I apologize, my brain is just not functioning. I don't know what is going on. But I don't know. Alright, let's get these guys up here. Come on. There you go. I heard him take the job. Oh, no, don't. Goodness. What's the hardest thing to build in Minecraft? Oh my goodness. For me, anything with redstone. I don't know. That's a tough one. There's also, can I even push these? I don't think I can. There's also kind of the here, we'll do this. Any like really big builds, like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. And I can't. Okay. I need to do this in a weird way. Come on. There we go. I was afraid if I walked around, I would, I can't get in. I'd pull them into the water with me. But, to answer your question, hardest thing for me is usually anything redstone, to be honest. Anything with, automation is very difficult with like very, very large builds. When you're doing like everybody always goes for a Minecraft castle, right? When you're doing things like that, I wouldn't say that they're hard. They're just time consuming. And being, what's the word I'm looking for here? Being disciplined enough to, stick with it and finish the build. Yeah, that is the difficult thing with any large project. So for me, it's anything that's like super intuitive redstone type stuff. That's probably the hardest thing for me. But yeah. What's everybody else's hardest? Let me get those off. What? I took a screenshot. Okay, come on, buddy. Be nice. No, nothing. It's your favorite spot. You're gonna love it. There we go. Thank you. All right. Okay. Now you. Come on. No. You don't get up there. Come on. No. Bro. Come on. There. You can't go that way. Now, come on. No. You can't go that way. Just stay there. You're okay. No. You're okay. Come on. No. Get in there. Come on. Oh. There we go. Goodness. It's always the last one that's the hardest. Okay. All right. Now let's get these in the right spots. Take it. Yes. Okay. Now how much worthless stuff are we gonna have to buy? Oh boy. To level these guys up to where they will actually buy our iron. But the good thing is the hard thing's done. We get them in their spot. Goodness. We don't have many emeralds. That's all right. If we just level one guy up, we should be able to get more very easily. All right, let's get a whole bunch of pickaxes that we're never going to use. Okay, he's leveled. Take the iron. That's right. Thank you. Before I do that, I'm going to do something that hopefully nobody gets upset about. I'm going to do something that you didn't see it. You didn't see any of this. There's nothing there. Nothing to see. I'm never going to use stone pickaxes again, so whoops. Alright, there's one level. Nice. What do we get? Efficiency 1 or a diamond hoe for 1. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Let's get more stuff we don't need. Get him leveled. Alright. Bring it back here. We're not doing this again. We're not. I promise. I promise. Nothing happened. Alright. Got that. What do you got? Efficiency 2 and breaking 2. Okay. And let's see. Are you going to be my luck charm? My luck? What is going on with me today? My good luck charm. Goodness gracious. I seriously can't talk. Alright. Oh. Alright. Now let's see, what are you going to give me? Fortune 2, efficiency 3 on breaking. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Oh, there we go. We're getting a little bit of a patina on there. Looks good. Alright. Sun is setting, so we can't trade with them anymore. So we will go to sleep, and then we'll see what we can get. And I don't think we'll get the enchantment thing done today, but we're at least going to get started. I just want to get these villagers leveled up, and then we'll get at least started, a base start, basically, of the enchantment setup. But I'm thinking one thing that we might be able to do is do our first bit of enchanting. Yeah. I'm excited to see what we get. Diamond hoe for a singular emerald. What? Why do they have so many discounts, every one of them? I don't know. This is weird. I like it. I'm not going to complain about it, I promise you that. But, alright, give me the right time, guys. Oh, I guess I should be. I could be productive. Okay. Yep. Let's get some stairs. Instead of just standing around doing nothing. I don't think we need 2 stacks, but that's all right. That is all right. All right. Dang it. Get these in to smooth off the ceiling here. Goodness gracious. Dude. Okay. I heard them do their work stuff. Alright. He's leveled one more time. What do we got? Efficiency 2. Okay. And up to master, efficiency 2. Okay. Can't complain. Alright, what do you got? Efficiency 2 shovel, silk touch, efficiency 2 axe. Okay. I like that. And we're at 30 levels. Perfect. Alright, what does he got? Efficiency 2. Okay. Okay. What are you going to give me? Unbreaking. Alright. Let's see. What do you got now? Efficiency 2. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Anything is better than nothing. None of them reset. It's better than nothing. Did you guys reset? No. What about now? Oh. All right. Got that in. So now we just need some slabs, which I did not grab. And we will have smoothed off the roof. And we got a good amount of emeralds, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. We're gonna have to upgrade our food source permanently to golden carrots soon. Nice. Oh, you guys reset. Some more emeralds. And some more levels. Thank you. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we smoothed that off. Obviously, we need to do some interior stuff, which we will get to. But I think what I want to do is possibly see what we can get on a pickaxe. Do our first bit of enchanting. I feel like it's very overdue. Oops. All right. Well, can't do a lot of. Kind of have to roll with what we get. We don't have the lapis. Please be nice to me. Efficiency 4. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Come on. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Let's get some fortune and someone breaking on this. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's by itself. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Breaking 3 would be next. That is such a roll of the dice. Okay. Well, we can live with that. So, I am going to... We really need more lapis if we want to do anything, any kind of enchanting. Okay. Well, let's get up to 30. There we go. And we are now permanently switching to golden carrots. Perfect. Actually, we don't even need that. It's fine. What I do want is some torches. All right. Let's get in the mines with our efficiency 4 only pickaxe. Let's see if we can find some lapis. I mean, I passed over everything because I was waiting on fortune. Oh my goodness. The iron just keeps on coming. But I probably should have been making a mental note at least of where lapis and redstone and all of it was. See, there's redstone. I don't want it right now. I want to wait on fortune. All right. See if we can find some lapis. Oop, I fell. Oh, look at that. What? There was a spawner here this whole time? Ah, nope, nope. Like, seriously? Huh. What was that? Okay. Well, and more diamonds. Well, we've got a spawner. right next to our base, so I mean, we obviously have to do something with it. I would have liked it to be a skelly spawner, to be honest. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Alright. Got distracted with that. We are here for lapis. There's gotta be some. I have to have passed by some when I came down here before. Have to have. Diamonds, iron, redstone. Gold. I don't even know what the proper height for lapis is. I think it's higher up, but whoa, 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 whoa. Like, did you just drop down like 3 different times? Man, feel sorry for him. Yeah, I think lapis is higher. I think. Hi, buddy. How are you? You just chilling? Come back. Ow. Not that close. Does this open up at all? No. Okay. Well, maybe we need to get those cleric villagers faster than I thought. We need the lapis. All right. Ain't nothing there. Any lapis? Nope. Am I lost already? No. It's this way. I know where I'm going. I don't think there's anything there. Well, where was the entrance to the big mine area? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Oh, can't get up. Nope. Oh boy. Well. I just see some. Nope. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Alright. Let's get up here. And let's go up here somewhere. Oh, not that way. That way is a dead end. See if we find lapis around here. We need to light this area up anyways. If I can place torches. Really? This is the end of this? Come on. A lush cave. Oh boy. Hi, guy. Thank you. Lapis. Nice. $13. See, if we had fortune, that would have been like 87. Wouldn't have been that much, but still. Would have been a lot more. Nope. And I'm out of torches. Okay, well, we got some. And we found a lush cave. How big is this thing? Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. I like that. And we found a spider spawner. That's a good thing. Where did I come from? Uh-oh, it's dark. I'm scared. Oh, alright. So we got some lapis, that's a good thing. Oh, that's another thing I did in between, was I did all the torches. So we're actually pretty safe in a fairly large area now. So yeah, I completely forgot about that. But I bet like over there. If I was in render distance, see? Whoa. Scaries. Huh. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. And then we will see what else. What was I doing? Oh. Zombie confirms to drown? Where are you? Hi. Oh my goodness, you guys are jerks. Trying to attack my friends. Ow. What was that? My boots broke. Okay. My boots broke. Well, I think that settles it. I think we finally have to make some iron armor. Those boots were leather. We've been rocking leather and gold this whole time. That's awesome. Alright. What we got? Smite. Unbreaking. Oh, that's a gamble. That is a gamble. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it. Put that away. Alright, we're gonna make another pickaxe. And hopefully we get lucky. A little bit of fortune, please. That would definitely be nice. Come on, be nice to me. Okay. Yeah, can't complain. Dang it. At least, you know, we combine those two, we'll have efficiency 5 on breaking 3. Fortune would definitely be nice. Definitely. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. I'm getting more levels. Alright. Oops. Are you guys scared by that guy? He was wanting in. He was wanting in. Alright. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Perfect. Now, cycle through, guys. Come on. Come on. You know, I probably should start emptying out that iron farm. Oops. So, for this, I'd like to kind of have your guys' opinion. So, I want this in the floor pretty much, so I need to replace these blocks, which I have an idea for that. But I want a platform that, you know, you just bloop, bloop, walk up to right here or something like that. And these are, you know, sunken in. And then, you know, a roof, kind of like a gazebo type look. I'm just thinking, like, enchantment, you know, you're gonna be coming in often, especially at first. So I wanted it like easily accessible and kind of like in the middle. That's why I placed it out here. So it's kind of in the middle of everything we're doing. But I don't know what to make it out of. I don't know if I want wood or do I want, you know, especially like the actual structure holding it up and stuff. I don't think I want it to be wood. I don't know though. I just don't know. Okay. Well, we're at 30 levels. I really don't want... Okay, I got an idea. Let's grab the anvil. Let's... Do I have a... I don't. I need... a grindstone. How come I can never remember grindstones? The recipe. It's slabs, right? Is it stone slabs? Not greedy. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stone slab. Okay. And then, oh, I don't have wood. Okay. Alright. Let's make a grindstone. Might as well get the rest of this stuff put away while we're here. I don't know where I want this for now, so I think I just want it out of the way. We'll put it right there. Alright. We are going to disenchant that and re-enchant it. And I know it's a gamble because it's efficiency 4 yet again. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. That is perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, we now have efficiency 5, fortune 3, unbreaking 3. Only thing we would need is mending, which eventually we'll get that. I have no idea where I want to put that guy. Okay, let's do a little bit of mining. Now I'm excited. Oh, Yeah, we gotta empty that out. Okay. Now I'm excited. Fortune 3. I think the first thing I want to do is go get those diamonds. And get redstone. Thank you. I hear things. Lapis. Nice. Oh, I didn't grab torches. Oops. Alright. Ow. Let's get some redstone. Now our world is opening up. Endless possibilities. Okay. I cannot believe when we went caving, we looked down here, and I remember going right up there instead. Well, that was weird. And this spawner was right here the whole time. The whole time. 8 diamonds. Nice. Okay. We will make an XP farm out of that. That absolutely will happen. It's not going to be the greatest XP farm because it's only one, you know, singular spider. Spiders don't give off a lot of XP. But it'll at least give us a decent amount of string, you know, so we get into making, you know, candles or something like that later. We'll be good. All right. No tea today. No, I have tea. I have tea. Tea, we're good on tea. I just didn't add any kind of half and half or milk. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. I only added a splash anyway, so yeah, no. It is what it is. But yeah, I've got tea. Definitely got my tea. Alright, let's get some more redstone. Is there anything back here? I cannot remember. There's gold. Oh, diamonds. I went right past this earlier. Nice. Alright. That's another thing we can start getting now that we've got a fortune. I was saving all this gold. You just never know when you need gold. I'm lost. Okay, I know where I'm at. I'm not lost anymore. I'm not lost. Ah. Alright. Very nice. Getting lots of redstone is a good thing. A very good thing. I need more torches to explore more. Alright. I think it's enough of that. I at least want to get started on the enchantment area. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. But I am very happy that not only did we get I need to eat. Not only did we get the what was I calling it earlier? Smithing hut. That's it. We got the smithing hut done, but we got Fortune 3 on our pickaxe, which is awesome. So we're finally using diamond gear. And you know, we should probably go ahead and make some iron armor. I don't know. Maybe just keep rocking the gold until we get up to diamond. Why not? Why waste iron when we can trade it away for emeralds? Alright, we are eventually going to need a redstone chest. For now, it's going right there. And our diamonds. Tons of lapis now. And a whole lot of emeralds too. Alright. Get that put away, get that put away. And I'm thinking that we want I don't know. Okay. Unfortunately, I know we only have like 20 minutes left, but I am not going to be able to make it. Yeah, the tea is going through me. So this is a good place to pause here, and I will be right back. So just hang on with me for a second. Hi. Okay, we're back. That was needed. It was very much needed. All right, I am almost out of stone, aren't I? That. I think I wanted stone though. All right. Trying to come up with a design in my head for this enchantment setup. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know if this looks decent or not. I have no idea. No idea how it's gonna look. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe this and this. Okay. Let me do this. Would 4 be enough? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 4 might be enough. Okay, damage. Ooh. Let's do... No, no. Can't click. Okay. Now I've got another idea. Oh yeah, I had them already. Goodness gracious. Had those too. All right. just kind of show you my thought process on this, at least. No idea if I like it. I need another bookshelf, I think. Okay, now if I do this, that, right? So this is gonna kind of be the supporting, wow, okay, try that again. The supporting pillars for the roof. And what I want to do is have them come up like that. Then have the platform. I don't know if I like that. I was thinking of having the platform come out just a little bit more. I don't know. And then we're gonna have some spruce in this as well. I was thinking of kind of rounding it off in a way with those. But have this come up and have them all arch in and have kind of like a domed off roof. It's kind of my thought for this. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? All right, because I don't know if I like it. I got no clue. So you'll have stairs coming up. Be really cool if I could get like a water feature in right here. That'd be cool. I don't know. Alright, hang on, let's take this up. Is that too high? No. We're good. I just can't count. Okay. Got the base structure there going. I don't know, I gotta figure something out right here, but and then for here, what I'm thinking is maybe that. Should I continue it over? I don't know. Or just bring it up like that and have these. How high up do I want to go? I don't know. Where's my... Blech. I think that might work. Obviously, gotta fill it in a little bit more, but hopefully that it gives you at least an idea of what I'm thinking. It'll kind of be just a like a half sphere, you know, kind of a dome egg look to it in a way, but we'll add a lot of accents and stuff like that. I also want to head down back to those big caves we were at, whatever episode that was, 2 or 3, and get some amethyst stuff. Yeah. I think that'll look really good here. I just always think like enchanting amethyst, it just goes well, I think. We got a kitty cat. Alright. Oh boy. What did I come over here for? Oh, bookshelves. Make a bookshelf. Alright. So alright. Yeah, I'll keep thinking on this. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Obviously, like something has to happen there. That looks horrible. I don't even need that block, but it looks horrible. I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy on the fences either. I don't know. In my opinion, that doesn't look really good. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Actually, might be okay. I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking instead of these grass blocks here, it's amethyst. And then like all throughout, just every now and then in these corners and things like that, we have the budding amethyst that we actually just plant there. I think that'd look really good. But let's go sleep. Okay. All right. Just trying to think of what do I really want to do there. Now, how do I want that to connect? I don't know. What if... would this be too bulky? Oh, I fell. No. If I change that to a stair, that actually might work. Would that be enough height? Can't talk at all today. Driving me crazy. Did I get too far? No. I'm good. Damn it. Is that good? I went over too far. I did go. Dang. Okay. That looks right. I knew something didn't look right. I just couldn't figure it out. Do that and that. There we go. Definitely have to play around with it. I don't want these straight lines here. So I gotta play around. I might bring a little bit more out. And then I gotta kind of cap off the top. Maybe like a double roof type thing, you know, where this is considered a roof. And then this goes up and has another roof. I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of playing around. See what looks decent. I can't get that. No. I don't know. Definitely might do a water feature if I can figure it out. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Dang. Oh, that's not right. Is it? Yeah, I go up another block. Then I do it. But I'm out of stairs. All right. Now I do this. All right, put a block. Do that. Do that. Another block. That. That. Okay. All right, we at least got the base structure of this down. And I think, you know, from afar it might look okay. Once we get more detail, obviously, I want to get more things going on here because right now this area, this is too flat. A lot of things look a little clunky, but we will get there. But I think that is a good place to go ahead and stop. So let's bring that back. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. This was episode 5, and this has been a lot of fun for me. I'm really enjoying this, and hopefully you guys are too. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully you had a good time. Thank you very much. And we'll be back on Thursday. We'll see you then. Hope you have a great time, great day. Enjoy yourself. Be nice. See ya.